Hello and welcome back here to the LDM Show. I hope you like that little WWE conspiracy theories that we got going, and DS has probably learned something about.
I did. I actually did.
They're more than muscles.
Of course they are.
The Rock is more than a muscle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, ladies.
Look at our guest already. Oh, not even on the camera. You
can't even help it. Even if you don't want to like him, you can't help it.
But my guest here today, I met him on Juneteenth, and they really sparked my mind of what they do and stuff like that. So I definitely had to have them on our show. So people that spark my mind, and I know that they're doing something. We have to do that.
We have to show them love. We have to inspire.
So real quick, just say your guys' names and what y'all guys stand for.
All right, I'm Nakia Alexis.
Yep.
And I am Jennifer Love Bonaparte, and we are Words Unleashed.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome.
I know what Words Unleashed is, and I like your logo especially, the way it looks. But let the world know a little bit about it.
Well, Words Unleashed, we do networking and poetry events. Basically, we started this we met about 4 years ago, and we met online streaming, kind of similar to this, and so we kind of formed a friendship. And we had been wanting to do something for a while, and then one day I was listening to one of her shows. And I was like, the chemistry is great. I was like, we should do like something like a meetup group where we meet these people, these other poets that we stream with all the time. Wow. She was like, yeah. So from that idea, we just it grew into little things. And I was like, yeah, we should add the networking and stuff. And then before we knew it, it took on this whole And the people the response was great. People loved it. The talent is great. This is talent that we've met from years ago from the radio streaming, as well as some others, we've picked up recently. But
right.
I mean, the talent is phenomenal, and that's what keeps people coming back. They're like, wow, they were surprised from our first show. They was like, how'd you guys find this talent? We was like, well, we knew these people for years.
Right.
We knew they were good, so we wanted to do something to come together and kind of bring them. But we wanted to do more than just a poetry show. That's why we added the networking in.
Right.
So we have vendors and all of that.
Yeah. And then normally, where do you guys base that up?
We don't have a base, but not yet.
Right.
We're working on that.
But your events and all that stuff, normally where they be at?
Well, our first one was in the city in near Times Square, Funkadelic Studios.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one was actually here in the Bronx at Rafael Hernandez High School. Yeah.
That's not bad. And now you guys said poetry. Is it poetry or spoken words and poetry? Are they both?
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. A lot of people don't know there's two different meanings.
Yeah,
it's two different meanings, but it's pretty much the
same. Similar stuff. But
exactly.
Wow, that is good to have things like that, like just out of a thought, and then it just like
Nothing's
took over.
Impossible.
And we're not limited to poets. We have dancers. We have lyricists, painters. Yeah.
Nice.
Praise dancers. I mean, it's limitless.
Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome.
We just started off with poetry, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you have to start somewhere to ground you, and then you expand from there.
Yes.
Yeah. Like I said, we started off as a news, and we wind up to be a talk show, and grew from there, from doing events and promotions and stuff like that. So it happens. Like I said, in Juneteenth, I was one of the hosts there, and I met the ladies there. Talked about them a little bit.
Too. That was fun.
Yeah, and everybody didn't, like a lot of the fans never see me in that light. And when they watched us live, when I came back, they inboxed me. They was like, yo, I didn't think you were like that, because you're not like that on your show. And I'm like, because that's a different vendor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't, I can't be serious there when it's supposed to be fun. I'm supposed to pump up the crowd.
Right.
So it's totally different. And I'm not going to do that if we're in politics. I'm not going to be jumping around.
Exactly.
You got to do, different faces. But it was fun, even though it was hot. Oh my God. Umoja Event Planners does it every year.
But why on Father's Day?
It's a
Father's Day this year, right?
Well, I'll tell you a little bit about Juneteenth. Juneteenth was mostly about when kids used to work, and they did a lot of stuff where kids need to be noticed, and I guess they started doing child labor laws and all this other stuff happened. They made this thing called Juneteenth where it's been about teenagers. So Umoja event planners made Brooklyn one of the places to be on Juneteenth Day.
Okay,
and it's
got it.
always before Father's Day.
Okay, got it.
Never fails. And I've been with her 3 years. 2 years we were just filming there, and then last year I was hosting it. And it was great. And then I met the ladies. I met a couple other people, and it was like great connection with them. And you know me, I watch. So I'm up on the stage, I'm hosting, but I'm watching the ladies, how they do, how they talk to the people.
Right.
And I'm like,
Observing.
they good. They good. They have a mission. They know what they want to do. And so I was like, I didn't tell them there. I'm going to call them.
I
went
know.
home,
It's so
right?
surprised,
Right? I was like,
More?
I just said, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to let them go and act like we're not going to see each other
Yeah.
again. And then I inboxed
There's
her.
always a way. Always a way.
And then she was like, wow, okay. But like I said.
And here we are.
And
Yes.
then here we are, you know.
Awesome.
But tell me a little bit more, like how, if I'm a poet or anything, how can I get involved with you guys?
Well, pretty much what you can do, because we're pretty much we're open to pretty much any poet.
Right.
And it pretty much depends on what theme we are going for, because every event that we've had so far is a theme. Where our first theme was
Words and
leaves while being inked. And the reason why we chose that while being inked is because we had an actual artist on board where he would paint to people's poetry or to their lyrics. And
wow.
He's phenomenal. And he actually came out from Philly. He's an artist out there, Terrell.
He's a canvas artist?
Yeah. He
So
does
the music
all.
inspires him? Is it what you're saying?
Well, a lot of things inspire him,
Yeah.
but poetry inspires him, and then the music. So when anyone got up there where we had a praise dancer, he painted to her works on the stage. When we got up there on the mic, he painted to that, and different canvases came out different. It was a different look. It was either a man or a woman or different types of paints and things like that put together. Very nice work. He's very talented. He does a lot of things like he does cartoon pictures. He does realistic pictures. I mean, just pretty much anything.
And what made you think about putting poetry and art like that together?
Sometimes I don't know where they come from.
Sometimes you just gotta try
Like
it,
I
right?
said, it's
Let's
the
try.
imagination.
Yeah, let's see what
it's an
happens.
imagination come
It's
out.
like, I
Yeah.
just say, okay, the creator,
Yeah.
he puts things in your head or
Yeah.
people in your life
Life,
or and then I know a lot of the conversation I had with the artist Terrell, I believe he mentioned something about it. And I was like, you know what? He said, if you want, I could come out and paint too. I was like, okay. So
Sounds good.
Pretty much went like while being inked. So, it was a nice turnout. It was our first event in December.
Right.
And I just think about the experience because it's like you're running around with your head cut off.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so hard to plan.
The first
Yes.
events, I think, are always like that. And then
my
you're missing
God.
something or someone's... Yeah.
And it's always bigger than what it starts as, or
Yeah.
starts as. Yeah,
Yes.
I know all about that.
Yeah, it's we've been there. We've been there.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yes, but at the end, it's pretty much all worth it. You're
Of
like,
course, always.
and then the feedback that we
Yeah.
got from it was like,
That
when
was
are you going
great.
to do another one?
And it's like,
I
oh
wanna
boy.
keep going.
Okay, great. I know.
Let us breathe a little bit.
I think that's the... when you get an automatic feedback like that, I think it's always the best.
Exactly.
Because we did what's this thing called Music in the Gardens. We did the first one, and when everybody left, I sat there. I'm like, I don't think this was good. I was like, I love the performers, but I didn't.
You had to talk
I wanted
about it?
more like people were looking out the windows, and I'm like,
You had a vision. It wasn't
right?
so
Like the
normal.
vision that I had,
Yeah.
it didn't come out. So I sat there, and I'm like, and and one of the guys that one of our staff members, William, he was like, "No, I think it went good." I said, "Not what I thought
Not
of."
for you, yeah.
So we packed up. When I got home, bam, 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 all these messages.
Wow.
Oh my God, I seen it online. I seen this. I was like,
That's amazing.
I mean, let's try this again.
So we did it. The second year, we just
Yeah.
had it. big people were calling.
Yeah.
It's been on the internet. Everybody's complaining. Oh, we're now next year. We're closing down the streets. We're making it even bigger.
That would
so,
be
like I
nice.
said, it's like you never know when that little seed is going to take you. You know, as long as you, like I say, water it, flower.
I was just gonna say that it may take some time to water it for it to grow a little bit,
Yeah.
but then you just rock with it.
Exactly.
You know, you can't rush things.
I know.
It's
I'm
all in
learning.
God's control.
And I think the people control of what you're going to do next year because
Right.
it's what they really, want to see and what they want to hear and stuff. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna do a little bit more of this, more of that. See, trial and error,
Exactly.
But you guys have another event coming up?
Yes, we do in December.
Yeah. Our anniversary, actually.
Our anniversary.
Yes, congratulations.
And thank you. So we're very excited about that. I guess we're pretty much getting back to your question. As far as poets, they could pretty much reach out to us because Words Unleash events is on Facebook. If they just put in Words Unleash, it'll come up. We also have a little channel on YouTube that we're trying to get, more of an audience and streaming on there. We also have an Instagram page and Twitter and email, Words Unleash events at gmail.com. They could reach us through that. So you can reach out to us
please.
on all type of social media platforms.
Vendors as well. You're interested in that.
And you guys are right now trying to reach them and forgot whatever they said, just go to the... Because it happens. They be like, oh, a little too fast. Go to the LDM Show Facebook, Instagram. There's a flyer there. And all you got to do is click on their name, and it takes straight to their page. So, that's the fastest way you can probably find them. Either that or rewind the video when it's done and try to write it down. But, they doing their thing. And like I said, the logo and all that. Who came out with that?
With the logo?
Yeah, the way it looks and all.
Actually, I did. I do a lot on this phone.
Oh, you're one of those too,
all
huh?
All of our flyers and all of that,
right.
She'd be killing it. I'd be like, what? How you think of this one?
Hey, see, that's why we connect, because I do all my flyers, that's probably why. Because that's why I liked the logo. I was like, okay, it's simple, but it makes that impact that you notice what it's about. It's like, oh, okay. I was like, I didn't know what to expect when I was like, okay, let me look at the logo and see all that stuff. And then when I seen the logo, I said, okay, this is what, it's nice and it's on, shirts and everything else. So, And
I create the T-shirts too.
Good, that's nice. I like that. You have to create your own brand.
You gotta save money.
Yes.
You gotta save money nowadays. So don't be afraid to do it. Yeah. That's why I tell a lot of people, don't be afraid to do your own stuff. I did my own cups.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to do something that's going to save you money.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then trial and error, you know what works and what doesn't work.
Exactly.
So
right.
a lot of people.
Yeah.
But you also have a show, right?
Yes, I do. Actually, I'll be returning sometime next month. Okay. It's Nakia's Open Book 2 talk radio show. And it's a variety talk show. And I started that actually, that was in December too.
Did you say karate?
Variety.
Oh, variety.
What?
Okay. That'd be interesting. Got it. Got you.
That would be very interesting.
All right, book club. Okay.
Book club, fighting, and everything else.
Right?
Learn how to use a book in your martial arts.
Hey.
Exactly.
Tell me more.
And
now you sound like Grease.
And so I actually started that online talk radio show through a platform called TalkShoe.com. And I actually learned that platform through Jennifer because I was, I looked through Blog Talk. I was looking through other platforms. And Jennifer's like, you ever heard of TalkShoe? And I'm like, no. So I went on there and did my research. And I said, okay, I'm going to go with TalkShoe. One is free. So I was like, I'm sold.
Yeah, when that F word comes out, I'm like, what?
Free?
You got me. I didn't hear nothing else.
Exactly.
I just heard that.
And I actually had that talk show since December of 2013.
Wow.
And I actually took a little break because with Words Unleashed, it was just trying to find that balance of doing everything on your own.
Yes.
So I'm like, oh, Jennifer, when am I going to do?
So hard.
And I have my co-host, We're usually on every Sunday from like 7 until 9.
Okay.
But when we come back, my co-host and I, which is Kendrick Gabrielle, he actually lives in Texas, and I actually met him through Facebook, and we've been friends for years.
Wow.
So we're coming back next month, but we're only going to be doing it once a month.
Okay.
For right now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then I have another show that I actually host called World of Poesia, which is World of Poetry, and I do that through Blog Talk, and that's actually through I know it's Greg Hill. But it's his platform, Soul One Radio.
Okay.
And I do that through Blog Talk, and that's usually every Tuesday, where a lot of the poets come out and they're on the radio sharing their poetry and things. But I'm always about being different, and I don't want it to be like the same old radio show. So I would change up my themes and things like that.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah. So I mean, we had
us females like themes.
Yes,
it kind of like brings it all together or a focus.
Exactly.
I like themes too, and it's fun.
No. See, y'all pretty much call them themes. I call them segments.
Well, there are that's the appropriate word for radio segments, but themes. Themes are good. It's fun. It's fun. You gotta find a theme and then get a topic, right? And then you become a segment.
Well, true, but we just go straight to the segment. We don't need to dress like the thing and dressing up all the stuff like it, stuff like that. Making sure the nails match the theme.
That's
we don't do that.
That's fun.
It is fun, right?
Exactly.
No.
Men versus female.
No. But like you said, your show is coming out once a month. What topics do you speak about it on your show?
With Nakia's Open Book 2. Wow, we have touched on domestic violence.
Well, give me a second here. We got a caller here.
Okay.
We had a lot of out-of-town people calling in.
Yeah, we have a lot of
Hello, caller. This is the LDM Show. What's your name and where you're calling from?
This is Kendrick calling from Dallas, Texas.
Can you raise it up? I can't hear it. I heard Dallas, Texas.
That's good.
Oh, that's my co-host.
Oh, how we doing? We were just talking about you, too.
Hello?
Yes, you hear me?
I can hear you real good.
Oh, okay. I said we were just speaking about you, too.
Who?
Oh, you. We were speaking about you.
Okay.
Yeah. Nakia was talking about you and you just called.
That's funny. Like, what?
So how we doing today?
I'm good.
Good.
How's Texas? Oh, can you hear
I'm
us?
assuming that's her in the background talking noise.
Yeah, that's her.
That's a delay.
That figures.
You're driving?
No, I'm on the train heading home right now, so.
Oh, okay, because we hear a lot of wind.
Texas drawl.
Yeah, you can hear, right?
Like my brother. I love your accent.
I didn't even know Texas had a train station. I just thought they had. I just thought they had horses and wagons waiting for you.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
So, how it feels to be part of the show with Nakia?
Oh Lord.
Oh wow.
We got stories telling or something?
How it feels to be part of her show? Oh Lord. That's like asking me how I feel. I just feel deal with her personally. I was like, oh, I'm about to say. She ought to know because I talk noise about it all the time. So it's all good.
Yeah.
It's like I'm like I told like on every show that we have. I thought I'm like her pesky brother from Texas. So I'm like that one. I'm like that one guy that just gets under her skin like and she knows it.
Oh, yeah.
You get under her skin in the Southern style, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Pretty much. Oh, that is good though. So you're headed back to New York anytime soon?
He never been.
I never even felt good.
Oh, you never came? No.
You know what? She been trying to convince me to come that way for a while. Mm-hmm. I thought if I come up there, it's gonna be a surprise.
Well, I think you better mosey on down and put that little horse around there and mosey on down in this part.
I think she like that too.
Hey,
Oh my
that's
God.
all good, you know. But yo, you got to come down here to New York City one day.
Yes.
At least once in your
I
life.
probably will. I'll keep that thought in mind when I book a vacation and stuff like that.
That is great. You want to say anything else?
What's that?
You want to say anything else before?
I ain't hear a word you said. I just now got on the train. I can hear good though.
No, I said you want to say anything else to Nakia before we head off?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Love you,
Is that
Ken.
my
Yeah, that was her.
Yeah, laughing.
We're laughing with you.
He said, "Are we live?" Yeah,
Yeah, we're live.
We're live. Live broadcasting worldwide.
Hey, I said you're alive here with the LDM Show. Oh, now you got to put your business voice on? Oh, now I got to put on the radio voice. I didn't know we were live. It's okay. Oh, that's all good. That's great.
Yes.
Just bring that extra something to the table, and I just leave it there. And we have such a good chemistry when we're on the radio. I'm glad nobody said about out here in the cover. I'm at the shoot. I'm like, all right, let you shoot. Hey, look here. That ain't happening. My sister from the East Coast. I love her too.
That is great.
I would get under her all the time. She can't hear me every day. No. But man, I would say it's a privilege to really be working with the kid, on the radio show and stuff like that. Because I mean, who else gonna stare on her about some stuff? She teaches me some stuff too. So this is like a learning curve for me, and I enjoy every moment with her, and there's a lot of stuff like behind the scenes that we don't too much talk about on the radio. There's a lot of personal stuff that we can share.
Oh, look like we're going to have to put some hidden cameras out of this studio.
But it's just, this woman, I always have a testimony, something to tell me, and she always brings up about her nephew. And, he's a fight warrior. She knows the story about her nephew. And whenever she talks about him, I just let her tear it up at times because she'll be crybaby. And she loves this little guy, and whenever she brings him up, something always comes to mind to me, and it's like I gotta share something that's gonna uplift her spirit because this hurt a lot. I had a reason for that little guy to be in her life.
Oh, okay.
I just ask God himself, okay, why you put me in this woman's life? I'm the one.
Oh, it looks like we're gonna have to bring him on our show.
Right.
Yeah, but we're running out of time, so I gotta cut you off. I'm sorry about that.
That's cool. I'm talking about right now.
Yeah, but thank you for calling.
I'm gonna sit back and chill. And the kids, you better behave yourself, right?
She's okay. All right, thank you for calling.
Thank you, Ken. Love you.
Yeah, we're running out of time here. So again, thank you for coming, and guys, you gotta support. And if you guys, I know a lot of poets, so if you guys are listening, call her up, bring her on, go on the show, and let them know, hey, I want to be a part of it.
Yes.
And then December, let us know. We'll probably be there. I want to see
that
how
would be
that
great.
goes. I would love to be there.
It is.
But before we leave, I want to throw another photo out there. Mom's dressing up an infant in different pop-up icons from Kim Kardashian to what was that? The rock groups and all that, and she did it all. She did it all pretty much, down to Star Wars. But the thing is, she said a photographer and a new mom, Laura, has taken dressing up her infant daughter as a different celebrity and pop culture icon pretty much every day. She told them it helps because she sleeps so heavy.
I don't like that.
Why do you don't like that?
Because you're like not letting a child have an identity. You're having
Look at how cute.
Other icons. Yeah, but that it's very cute. But what
Star Wars.
What happens when he gets older?
Oh.
All right, he's a baby. That's cute. No, he is cute.
But anyway, we leave you with that cute thing. This is the LDM Show. Keep it going on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Talking about Nakia, talking about the cute little Star Wars thing here going on. Talking about the WWE conspiracy. And who is one of your favorite $1 million artists, performers? Actors, sorry.
Actor.
Rock versus, goodness gracious.
Every time you say that name.
Anyway, this is the LDM Show.
Yes, it's crazy.
Right? She said, This is the LDM Show right here with Nakia, my girl, The Essence. You guys got to watch this show and go to the event December.
In December.
In December. So.
Also, if anybody wants us to come to their events, we also do that as well.
Oh, okay. That's good to
Hey,
know.
there we go.
Entertainment, hit us up.
Okay.
There we go.
That's good.
And again, remember, see us this Saturday at Nothing But Woman Power.
Come out. Free event.
Free event right in the Bronx. Hey,
come meet us.
You can't do nothing better than that. Hey, you've been watching the LDM Show? Let us know what you think about this episode. Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. We value your opinion, so please let us know.